first off, you read an opener about how a rig exploded and it killed a bunch of snappers.
Definitely, yeah.
Is there any possibility the rigs that have been converted to reefs might explode?
Sorry, can you rephrase?
Is it any possible that after your plan, the rigs that have been converted to reefs will still explode?
No, no. The rig itself is not exploding. It's the people that are exploding it under the.
The people exploded.
Yes.
Now, did you say how the companies had to remove the top half of the rig? Is it possible that they might be exploding it to get the half off?
No, we do have evidence saying that that they, with partial removal, it talks about cutting it mainly. There's also mechanical severance things that can be used. I believe diamond wire.
You said they can be used, but did you mandate that that's what they have to use?
Well, we do have evidence saying that under the partial removal setting that they do use these things.
It's what
So if you do contest that point, we can bring up that evidence.
All right, thanks. Let's talk in general about the idle iron policy. Why was it passed?
I believe it was passed to get the rigs out of the water. For some reason, the government wanted the
Why
rigs
did
out of the water.
lobbyists want rigs out of the water?
I'm not exactly sure, and I believe there was also a
Could it
chance.
possibly be because they don't like people drilling in the water?
I'm not sure. I believe that most people do like the United States drilling for oil, but
Why do we have a moratorium then?
Well, the moratorium, I believe, was placed after the BP spill because of the oil
So
spill.
lots
The
of people
government's
don't
response.
like oil because of the spill, correct?
Well, I'm not really sure. I can't speak for everyone in the United States, obviously.
Thanks. Let's move on to a different question.
Sure.
Are you repealing the idle iron policy, which states that the rigs have to be completely demolished, or are you simply adding a new law that part of it has to be removed after a year?
Well, I believe you could say we're adding in a new law. We're changing the idle iron policy.
Did you mandate that you're changing the idle iron policy?
No, our mandate doesn't specifically say that the idle iron policy is taken away.
Okay, so
but
if you don't take away the idle iron policy, won't these rigs still be exploded in the next 5 years?
No, definitely not. What we're saying under our mandate is that oil companies and gas companies are required to partially remove the top portion
Within
of
the
their
next
rigs.
year, right?
If they have the time span of a year to
Okay.
complete the task.
Did you
but
give
it
any
would.
evidence in your speech that the moratorium won't expire before they remove the halves?
Some moratorium.
Yeah.
No, I didn't read evidence saying that.
All right, thanks. Let's talk a little bit more about your evidence. You said you had a map talking about where the active
Yeah.
rigs are. Can I see that map?
Sure. Here it is.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And I think you also read evidence that the wells are being plugged. Do you mind if I see that?
Let's see.
There was no evidence for that point.
I didn't read evidence under it. I do have evidence saying that back at the table.
Okay, is it true that you have to read the evidence into the round for it to be considered by the judges?
I never claimed for it to be evidence. I was claiming that it was an environmental safety
Okay, so
standard.
all we have is your word that these wells are plugged.
Sure, and if you want to contest that point about no evidence, we can bring that up in